Hello, I'm Paul Floyd, and welcome to my studio. You may never been to a professional photography studio before, so that's what this little video is all about. I'm going to show you some of the different backgrounds and scenes and settings I have to offer and kind of help you every step of the way so you don't make the same mistakes that I've seen a lot of other people make when getting their portraits created. So let's get started. You know, nervousness can show in the photographs. Probably half the people that come here, even after the consultation, are a little bit nervous at first. But, you know, we crank up some music, we're having fun, you're laughing, you'll forget all about it. And within a couple minutes, you're going to be relaxed, all your nerves are going to be gone, we're going to be having fun. In fact, part of my guarantee is you're going to have a fun and stress-free session. You're just going to have a blast, and you're going to look natural in your photographs. You know, it's a common misperception that the camera can add 10 to 20 pounds to your photographs, but it's really not true. It's kind of a combination of lighting and posing and having the right clothing on. And I'm going to make sure you have the right clothing on, and I'm going to use some, the right lighting techniques for your body type and style and the right posing to help you look your best. In fact, I guarantee you're going to love your photographs. Well, you know, one of the biggest mistakes I see people making in their photographs is wearing the wrong clothing, because the way clothing looks on a moving person is different than it looks in a still photograph. And I'm going to help you discover what's going to look best on you, because there's really no, one size fits all answer I can give somebody as to what's going to look good on them. Because the wrong clothing can add weight, the right clothing can take weight away. And one of the things that really separates my studio from everybody else's is I'm going to meet with you personally before the session. I'm going to have you bring some clothes in. We can take a look at your outfits, see what you're going to look best in. If you have some clothes that I don't think you're going to photograph well, I'm going to be honest with you and I'm going to tell you. So we're going to discover together what clothing you're going to look best in. And the reason this studio tour is so important is, once you leave, you're going to be confident that you've got the right clothes. You're going to be comfortable because you've met me, you've seen the studio, you kind of know what to expect. And then that way, when you come back for your session, you're going to be feeling really good, confident. You're not going to be as nervous. I mean, you might be a little bit nervous when you first get started, but we'll crank up some tunes, we'll have a good time, we'll have you laughing, and you're going to love your photographs. Yeah, one of the ways that I make things unique is we kind of, it's not just my ideas. I kind of collaborate with you. If you have a cool location you want to go to, some kind of sport or something you're really into, we can combine that in with your photographs and do some fun stuff. One thing I've done lately is, prom dresses out in the water, out in fields, doing cool stuff like that. In fact, next week I'm going to be photographing a girl in a gym in a prom dress doing a layup because she loves basketball, but she loves to dress up. So that's really going to be unique for her. And if if your best friend comes here, I'm going to look at her photographs and make sure that yours aren't just like hers. In fact, last year I photographed twin girls at the same time, and none of the backgrounds were the same, none of the poses were the same, and they loved their photographs. A lot of kids are into hunting and fishing and football and other sports and dance and all kinds of things. And that's another thing that's going to make your photographs unique, is to bring your own sporting equipment or your dance outfit or something and get something unique with your interests in them. And it's going to make your photographs that much more personal. Yeah, a lot of people, have questions about posing. They don't know what to do. They're not sure what to do when they get here. And, I mean, again, that's why that studio tour is so important, because you're going to be more comfortable when you show up here. The biggest thing I hear from people is they want their photographs to look natural, and I think that's probably why they call me, but they're not sure what to do, or they're not sure they're going to look that good. So we're just going to have fun. If you need help, I'm going to help you a lot. Some of my best photographs are just kind of in between takes, and I'll catch you doing something where you're just standing with your hands in your pockets or doing something looking really natural, and I just tell you to stop, and we do that, capture that photograph. I just had a girl here this year that her mom told me after the fact that she'd always catch her asleep in her bed with books, you know, because she was always reading till 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, we did some photographs with her with some books. I turned around and looked back, and she's laying on the books with her eyes closed. And I got that photograph, and her mom absolutely loved it because it reminded her of her daughter as a child and just brought back all those emotions, and that ended up being one of her favorites. Yeah, most people want a lot of variety in their photographs. I've got a lot of different backgrounds and scenes to choose from. In just a few minutes, I'll give you a quick studio tour so you can kind of see a few of the things I have. I've got a lot to choose from, so I don't have time to show you everything. But I really try to match the background to your clothing. So when you come in for the studio tour, I can kind of see what colors and styles you have and kind of put that together with the backgrounds I have so it looks like you put some thought into this and didn't just wing it and throw stuff together. That's one thing different about my studio too is I like to do cool stuff out on location. So if you have some location that's meaningful to you and your family, you know, within a reasonable distance, we can go and do some things there. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I don't charge extra for it because it challenges my creativity, and it's going to make your photographs a lot more unique. Your photographs aren't going to look like everybody else's if we're in your backyard or your favorite park or, you know, your sports stadium. You know, whatever you might want to do. You know, people have been to other studios, told me they felt rushed. You know, they had like a 1 hour or 2 hour block. They had people coming in behind them, and, you know, they had to hurry up and get out of there. I don't know how long your session's going to take, you know, to get you to feel relaxed and comfortable. So I'm going to schedule the appropriate amount of time so that I can get some natural expressions. We can have some fun. We can get everything done that we need to do so that you're happy with your photographs. And, you know, when you come in for your consultation, we will figure out how long that's going to take. And so we're not going to rush you through it. And we're going to make sure you love your photographs. You know, a lot of people are concerned that they may not like their photographs, and that's fine. That's just a natural reaction. In fact, I had 4 people last year that came to my studio. They had gone somewhere else, had their photographs done. You know, they didn't meet them beforehand. They just rushed them through their session. They didn't look natural. They weren't comfortable with everything, and they weren't happy with their photographs, and they wouldn't refund their money. Well, I'm not going to let that happen to you here. In fact, I have a written guarantee on my website you can check out that you're going to love your photographs or I give you your money back. Bottom line is, if you don't love your photographs, I don't deserve your money. You know, one of the biggest compliments I can get is when a mom calls me and tells me how much fun they had. In fact, one just called me the other day on her way home from the session, telling me how much fun her daughter had, said she felt like a supermodel, and she just had a great time because she was so comfortable and relaxed. I've even had guys tell me that it wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be and that they actually had fun. Coming from a guy, that's pretty good. So why don't you give me a call now, because you may still have some questions. Give me a call at 330-325-0011. I'll answer any questions you may have. You can find out if I'm the right photographer for you. So why don't you give me a call now, 330-325-0011. We'll set up a time for your consultation. You can come in, bring some clothes. I'll help you discover what you're going to look best in. And if you think I'm the right photographer for you, we'll set up a time for your session, and I guarantee you're going to have a great time.